Okay, let's jump right in. Today we're looking at a real classic, the HGUC MSA-0011 S Gundam model kit. This one comes straight out of the Gundam Sentinel photo novel series. It first hit shelves way back in August 2001 as a 144th scale kit.
Oh yeah, the S Gundam. It definitely has staying power, doesn't it? I mean, it's just got this fantastic presence. It captures that, late 80s experimental vibe perfectly. And it's pretty substantial, too. Stands about 17.49 centimeters. That's roughly 6.89 inches tall. Makes a statement.
It really does. So beyond just looking impressive, let's get into the kit itself. It's a standard retail release, originally priced around $1,800. And being an HGUC kit, high-grade universal century, it's got that user-friendly snap-fit assembly. No glue needed, which is always nice. Made from PSPE plastic, too, so it's pretty durable. Holds up well to posing.
And the posing. For a 2001 kit, the articulation was actually really good. You get solid 90-degree bends at the elbows and knees. That might sound standard now, but back then, that was a big step up from, well, the bricks we sometimes got.
Yeah.
It let you actually pose the thing. Plus, the weapons loadout isn't bad at all. You get 2 Beam Sabers, that massive Beam Smart gun.
Yeah.
Which has its own support arm, right? And stows on the backpack, which is quite convenient. And a non-transformable G-core.
Right. Now, if you want it to look really accurate, panel lining is pretty much essential. Really makes the details pop. And painting, especially the beam parts for the sabers, they usually come in just white plastic. The G-core itself also really benefits from a paint job.
Yeah, definitely. And it's key to remember, this HGUC version isn't transformable. That's different from the master grade kit. Some people might see that as a minus, I guess. But it meant they could focus on making the main mobile suit form solid. And if you wanted the S Gundam attacker part back then, you had to hunt down the separate EX model kit release for it. Shows how modular they were thinking even then.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about where this suit fits in the universe. The MSA-0011 Superior Gundam. It was a pretty advanced 4th generation mobile suit from Anaheim Electronics. It ended up with Task Force Alpha. Their main job was basically tackling the new Decides rebellion, deep in the UC timeline stuff.
But the really interesting part, for me at least, is the AI, Alice. She was designed to help the pilot, Ryou Roots. But Alice was more than just a computer. Kind of touches on that whole theme of AI consciousness in Gundam, Like, is it just code or something more? It was pretty groundbreaking for the time, that whole dynamic.
And that complexity is sort of mirrored in the engineering, too. The modularity, it could split into 3 separate parts. The G-Attacker, the G-Bomber, and that G-Core unit you mentioned really shows Anaheim pushing the envelope on what a mobile suit could be.
And it all leads to quite a dramatic end. The S Gundam and Alice basically sacrificed themselves to stop a colony laser. A huge moment. Saves Earth. But yeah, a poignant end for both the machine and the AI.
Yeah.
It really seals its legacy. If you're finding these kinds of deep dives into the kits and the lore behind them interesting, maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes.
Good point. And for anyone looking to pick this kit up now, if you see one with the blue Bandai Spirits logo, that's likely from the September 2018 reissue wave onwards. And then even later reprints from around mid-2022 have the updated Bandai Namco logo on the box. Bandai does tend to reissue these popular kits fairly often, so keep an eye out. Oh, and just a quick heads up for everyone listening, the audio for this segment was generated using Gemini AI. We're always working on getting the pronunciations of all the sometimes tricky Gundam terms just right, so if you notice any errors, please do let us know in the comments.
Absolutely. Which brings up an interesting thought, actually. When you build a classic kit like this, one with such a rich backstory, does knowing all that lore enhance the experience for you? Does it feel like you're building more than just plastic? Or is the simple joy of snapping the model together, seeing it take shape, enough on its own, something to think about?